We are out of combat. So,
Yay! Constance remembers things. It's his job to write things down. And you've stolen 3 kills from him.
oh, I forgot to grab the music for. I forgot to grab the music
Yes,
for
he
the
may have
town
landed
itself.
he may have landed the final blow on Biter, but he was still in your maw being fucking restrained.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, we don't need this music. Come on, play for me, please. There we go.
I don't know if you really want to search those two in particular, but
Yes, you can search the bodies, but I will figure out the loot in a bit. I can't thank you all enough. My house, this is all I have. Kane walks up to you all. He kind of looks at Trevere, having seen Trevere bite something in half. But doesn't make any attack.
try my best to look friendly while covered in mess.
You just sit there, a big old spider covered in rat blood.
The equivalent of the thumbs up while covered in viscera.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen those images of like baby tigers or baby leopards where they're just sitting there, blood caking their face after a meal? Yes, that's what you look like.
Still freaking adorable.
Yes, adorable and about 3 times the size. Oh, speaking of which, actually, since combat is over, you shrink.
Yep. I'm still large.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a 13 for my perception on those bodies.
Okay. I will
Unless
roll.
you wanted investigation.
I will give the loot in a bit.
That's
after
fine,
the
that's
session
fine.
is over. Kane will walk up and see Constance and go, Constance, what are you doing here? Are you siding with these cretins?
I might have been a time and a place if they'd asked. And they not just stripped me of everything. But I'm here because I'm lost. And there is noise. What the hell are all of you doing here? And he's going to turn to the rest of the party and start looking at you. Constance is demanding answers from the group.
We were under attack.
As
I would ask who you think you are to ask us who we are.
Logistics
The mysteries
officer
of the universe.
for
Huh?
Mr. Reaper.
Oh, I remember. You run the money for Copper Seed Incorporated.
That's...
And the Radinac Shipping Company.
yes, that. And as I recall, these rioters started rioting, and then a big spider popped out of nowhere and started eating people.
Kane's gonna look
And-
over at Trevere.
All of you seem just as fine and right as rain with it.
Well, if something is trying to kill us, I would think whoever's trying to kill them is my friend at the time.
May I ask what your name is?
Constance.
And my name is Kane. I'm the leader of the Radanek Shipping Union.
Nice to meet both of you. I think I remember.
You two aren't at odds, are they?
Your name on a toy shipment.
Oh, you're a toy maker. Are you from the 4th District?
I'm from a family of tinkerers.
Definitely 4th District. I think I remember helping transport some of your wares. Back when you had enough money
that was
for deliverers.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's nice to actually meet you.
It's wonderful to meet you too. Your name is?
Sorry about that. My name's Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Are you a red squirrel?
Scarlet?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Now it makes sense. That's all my guy's gonna do is just sit back and go,
I've not seen you around before. I've not seen many of you around before. I don't know you, Rabbit, nor do I know you, small rat with... What are you carrying? Is it an incense burner?
Yes. I was sent here.
Are you a priest?
No. Not particularly, no. I was actually sent here, oh boy. Where's my sister in all this?
Your sister went home.
She went home and left me here?
Yeah, she kind of did. Right in the middle of not in the middle of a riot, shortly before.
Yeah, bitch. My first. Anyway, I was sent here by Grelmore.
Oh no, we can swear here all the time. I'm talking to Delilah.
Delilah. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Delilah in character.
Obviously become strains.
Can we should we ignore the fact that Captain America said language? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Forgot
sorry.
about
So
that.
it
I
just
say
slipped out.
I would say I was sent here by Grelmore.
Belmo.
Yes, that's correct. Grelmore. Yes.
Never heard of that place. Is that a random? Is that a village out in the outskirts?
No, it's a cult. Yeah, it's a cult.
A cult?
Yeah, a cult. Let's just call it that. Next.
That's a horrible name to call your village. I'm sorry, I can't hold in character. Oh, my family? Oh, they're a cult. Don't mind them. In any case. Well, I'm glad you have escaped
No,
that
I
cult.
am not a priest. I am an oracle.
Oh, an
I have
oracle.
foreseen the future. Yes. Yes.
Oh, you foresaw the future. Kane
Mhm.
looks at you and just starts smirking like, oh, it's one of these guys.
I have a German. Yes.
Well, if you saw the future, predict this coin flip. He's gonna flip a coin.
And I tell him it's going to land on one of the sides, I bet.
It lands on tails.
See? I told you, one of the sides. I knew I'd be right. And I just kind of turned away and started looking up at the sky.
That works.
That was so sketchy.
It was so smooth.
Kane then turns his attention to Reyna. I don't know you from around these parts. Who are you?
The name's Reyna.
Reyna. You don't look like you're from here.
And so what if I'm not?
I won't pry. Then he sort of breathes in a little bit, then looks up at Trevere. So, where do you come from? I assume you're, not hostile.
I don't think I understand him. What language is he speaking?
He's speaking Common. You
For
know
them,
Common,
right?
Common for them. Actually, yeah, you
Okay.
probably would know their language. Just because it's the language of the animals.
Fair enough.
I have to take the potato outside.
That's fine, that's fine.
So, technically, I don't know where.
Oh, you don't know where you came from. Are you on the
I
run or
escaped.
something? Oh, you definitely are on the run from someone. That's it's not very uncommon around here.
From giants.
From giants. Did you escape from the humans? Did you get off one of the ships?
No ships.
No ships.
As
You're from the mainland.
soon as he says giants, I turn and start paying attention again.
So, so you escaped from giants and you got over here. Are you sure you aren't just escaping from the insect kingdom so you can live among rodents and not get eaten?
I didn't know any of that was here when I got here.
Oh, come on, you're an insect. You know the insect kingdom. Everyone does.
No.
Well, if you're telling the truth, you're in for a surprise. However, before he can finish his sentence, two people waltz on up. A skinny gopher and a large squirrel. See, you see them? These are the guys. I found them. Ah, you found them. Well, are you even sure that these are the guys? These are just some random. There's a spider. How can the spider be involved in a conspiracy, huh? Oh, come on. They're part of a conspiracy. I know it. I know they're part of a conspiracy. Like, look, there's Constance right there. The little gopher is going to walk up to Constance. Did you plan this? Did you plan this riot? Oh, right. He's taking the dog out. I'm an idiot. Well, he's going to ignore Constance for a moment and walk up to Kilfin. You look suspicious. Are you in on something?
Well,
Molder,
yes,
can you-
obviously, I'm here.
Molder, can you stop poking at random people? Shut up, Scurry.
Yes.
You planned something?
Banana?
Banana.
Yes. Yeah.
Banana. That must be lit. He writes down the word banana into his notepad.
You should really look into that. It's really important.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
I want to make a check.
That might be a red herring, isn't it?
I'm gonna do one of my tricky things. What do I have? It's like convincing them. Deception, maybe?
Yeah, deception.
Okay. I want to try to deceive them into believing that banana is super important.
1 second, let me grab their their sheets because I know. Come on, pop. Come on, machine, behave for me. And which one are you doing? The skinny gopher or the large squirrel?
The one who wrote the word down.
That would be the skinny gopher.
I rolled a 15. I have a +7.
15
So
plus 7?
22.
22. He looks at you. That's a red herring, isn't it? That's gotta be a red
Why
herring.
would you think that? I
Come
saw
on,
a
I'm
red
smart.
herring.
Come on, you're talking to Detective Molder here. Of course I'm gonna know what's a red herring and what's not. You once
Well, then
thought
obviously
a
why would-
cup of coffee was part of the machine. You must thought a cup of coffee was a part of a large-scale conspiracy back on the station.
I just blinked twice and then looked back to the sky.
What you looking at the sky, huh? Huh? He looks up with you.
Hmm.
Mulder, you're always looking at the sky. You remember the time you said that there were aliens up there? Oh, come on. I was onto something.
Well, I don't know if there's aliens, but I'm sure scared of these giants everybody's talking about.
Oh, the giants. Oh, you mean the humans? Yeah,
I
everybody's
don't know what a
scared of them
human
for-
is. I've never seen a human before, so I don't know.
Oh, they're real big.
I don't know
They're
what they-
furless. They're furless, and we got big old paws. They can crush you with one
They're
one
naked?
swipe. Oh no, they're
I
not
thought we
naked.
made
They
business
cover
with a
themselves with
couple.
clothes like regular folk. But they're real big, and they could do insane stuff. I've seen one of them.
Oh.
I've seen one of them put a hole inside someone's house that's bigger than than the person that lives in it.
Sounds like a red herring.
Oh no, it's not a red
I just
herring.
turned back
They're
to the
everywhere.
sky.
You just gotta believe, you know.
I just turned back to the sky and ignore him.
He frowns and goes to Constance. You. Well, Constance isn't here yet. Oh, there you are.
I kind of. I'm still on the front porch. You had caught me in the middle of something, and I couldn't unmute during.
That's fine. That's fine. He goes to Reyna. You don't look from around here, are you?
Once again, what does it matter if I'm not? Why
Well,
are you
because-
asking?
Anybody that isn't around here is suspicious. You know that, right? He writes down he very quickly writes down a sketch of you.
That sounds biased.
He looks over at Scarlet. And what are you doing, huh?
I just came back from a toy shipment. You know, making money for my family.
Toy shipment. Is
How
that
about
code
you?
for something?
No. I am a tinkerer. I make toys. I can make clothes.
Tinkering with conspiracies.
No.
Damn. As Molder backs up, Scurry walks up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about him. He's there's something wrong with him.
I'm not one for tolerating anyone after certain things.
I'd love to not tolerate him, but he's my partner. What am I gonna do?
There's nothing you can do about it.
Of course, there is something suspicious going on with you. And he points to Travere. You're, awfully big to be around these parts, aren't you?
I'm assuming you didn't catch the message.
No, I did not catch the message. Oh, the message. Do they have some random human stuff nearby? Because I was wandering towards it. Oh, shoot, I did not read that. I'm sorry. Let's see. Roll a luck check. DC 10, you get to reroll with your hero points.
What the heck is a luck?
A luck check.
just a s-
Base flat
it's
check.
just
DC
a-
10. You get to reroll with hero points.
Okay. Uh-huh. No dice. Just shy.
You
Oh,
can
so-
use a hero point if you want to.
I don't want to
Just-
waste it right now.
True.
Good decision.
You do not find any random human stuff aside from the Abbey that looks like a propane tank.
Ah, dang. Well, technically, no, I don't have any business here right now. I just really got here.
Oh, you just got here, huh? Well, there's nothing wrong with a visitor, so long as you ain't eating nobody.
I turn to the guy that's talking. What is your name again?
My name is Detective Scurry.
Okay,
there
House
any
PD.
particular problems if they were hostile?
Well, I can rule something with self-defense, but it is a little bit sketchy because you kind of just did bite someone in half.
and consume them.
Eh,
I mean, look, there's the legs are still twitching. That is a little bit like, I get that they were attacking Mr. Kane's house and all, but what the fuck?
Detective Scurvy, where is the inn?
I'm just staring down at him. I'm
Oh.
literally standing here naked.
Well, if you're looking for an inn, there might be one down the road, but I don't know. They're kind of expensive. You could try the Abbey.
Do you question every person that comes to the inn or the Abbey?
No, we don't question everybody, but we do question people that attack and kill for individuals.
That's where your story is wrong, sir. It's more like people that have been attacked and defended themselves.
Really?
That is where you have the story incorrect. Maybe go look down the street and see what really caused this battle to happen.
Do
Now the
any of
inn.
you have that letter on you?
What letter?
The letter that was on
Was it on-
Biter.
If it was on one of the bodies, me and one other person said we searched all the bodies, so we took everything.
So, one of you has the letter.
Who you didn't specify who got what, so yeah, one of us do.
Yeah, I never specified who got the letter specifically.
Yeah.
Constance, would
it
you
is
have
kind
it?
of I wasn't the one who checked the body. I didn't roll high enough. I think it was Kilfin.
It was me. Yeah, it was me and
either
somebody
Scarlet
else.
or
Let me go
Raina.
back and look.
Probably Scarlet, I think.
Well, Scarlett's been protecting me, so Scarlett was probably watching out for me. Oh wow, I'm just now hitting all the. Okay.
But yeah, I remember I did not roll well for that search check, so it did not. I don't think I would have it.
Okay, let's just say I
at
have
all.
it.
So
Let's say I have it because I'm the one that said I wanted to search him for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I have the letter.
Oh. You got something for me or something?
A banana.
You're not
I
talking
hand
to
him the letter.
Detective Mulder.
Oh, who am I talking to?
You're talking to...
No.
No. Scurry
I thought
says
I
you're
was
not
talking to
talking... You're talking to Scurry.
Okay, hey Captain Scurvy, I have this banana for you.
Very funny. He takes the letter
And I hand him
and reads it. Wow. That's interesting. Mulder, look at this handwriting. They both read the handwriting and it's like, Mulder's eyes widen up. That's Rodney Copperseed's writing. Wait,
What?
no, not Copperseed. His father. This is Roland's writing.
Are you certain? I need proof. Let me see it.
See, look, see the way he writes the letter C?
Constance is going to pull out his ledger, which undoubtedly has the signatures of everybody who's ever received a shipment handled by them. And Roland and Copperseed would both be on that ledger, and they would both have had to sign it independently.
Okay.
So I would have a copy of each one of their handwriting.
Okay.
So does it look like Copperseed trying to imitate Roland's handwriting?
Roll an insight check, but with a +5 to your +5 because of the ledger.
Insight. I have to find where it is. I am sorry.
Oh no, logistics lore. That's what you want to roll. Logistics roll
lore,
with a
that's-
+10 in total.
Okay. +10 in total.
Because of your ledger.
This letter is a clue. Jinky.
Ledger. Oh, that's a 21. I can't seem to roll high with any electronic dice to save my life.
It
may
looks
come down
like
to that.
Roland, from where you can see, it looks like Roland's handwriting.
You know? Scurry, right?
Yeah, Scurry.
This handwriting looks like a genuine match to Roland Reaper's. I have a copy of it here.
Oh. Would you mind submitting that to evidence? He looks at the ledger.
I cannot submit the ledger. Maybe.
Would I know if I were to tear out or cut, in my case, a page away, it wouldn't damage the book's properties in any way?
It wouldn't damage the book's properties, but you would be missing some information.
Both the back and the front of the sheet.
Yeah.
Can I find one that's one of the earliest versions? Maybe one of the latest versions, but it's got a rather normal, non-de-plume looking grocery list, let's say.
Oh, just a boring piece?
Yes, I want to see if I can find a boring piece, a boring slip in my ledger.
Well, roll another logistics lore to find the page.
With
your
just a
+5,
standard
yes.
plus. Okay, just a +5.
No, and the +5 to your thing.
Question. I have a question
so-
for Constance.
Yes.
You said it's a nom de plume entry, right?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm not entirely sure we know what nom de plume means.
Nom de plume means fake name.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you,
Mm.
Kilfin.
Oh, okay.
It's a term that writers use when they Richard Bachman for Stephen King.
Okay.
Richard Bachman's a nom de plume. It's a fake name
I'm
that
sorry.
they use.
I'm a little glad that somebody fucking caught that. Aside from the only person who I expected to, which it would have been Gray.
Oh, I'm an
Anywho.
English major when I went through initial college, so I love that. Sneaky, sneaky.
Alrighty. The +10 though, right?
Yes, +10.
Gimme.
I know it.
22. I rolled a 12.
You do find a page that has the writing you're looking for, though.
I will exercise it with care and give it to them. I think with my own signature on the bottom.
Okay. He takes the page. Thank you
Now,
for helping
if
with our
there's-
investigation.
if there's anything else, I recommend you get in contact with legal services.
We are legal services.
He means his version of a lawyer, which I'm not sure which would that be.
Oh,
He's
the
given
Redneck
them
shipping
the-
company's lawyer.
Yes, thank you. He's given them the information that they're going to need to sink him, but he's telling them, I'm not giving you another bit.
Detective Scurry is still funny. His name is
Detective
Detective
Scurry.
Scurry, but yes.
Yes.
I caught the very clear X-Files reference.
Yes.
A while
Yes,
ago.
it was an X-Files reference. I have to do it. I had to. Scurry and Molder.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with that, the two... an ancient muddier. With that, the two detectives leave you alone. Scurry just kind of pulls Molder along because Molder is still looking up at the sky. And with that, the music will change.
Banana. Yeah.
Come on, machine. There we go. Ugh, I have to refresh, of course, because Invidious decides it doesn't want to pay attention. Reload. You are now free to explore. You are free to explore Redneck First District for a little while.
All of these individuals are way too large. Just basically all of them. There's only two people here, Delilah and Kilfin, who are my size, correct?
Mm-hmm. I'm also going to switch the map to the main map.
Oh, I'm not in,
Not in Owlbear? That's fine.
no, I can't see the chat without it. So, is there a empty warehouse close by that I can hide these big motherfuckers in?
What, the dead bodies?
No, Reyna, Scarlet, and Travere.
Well, there's normally large rabbits around. Travere is the only sore thumb one.
I mean, yes,
I'm at least
Mostly-
rabbit.
rabbit-sized, but you're still an insect.
Yeah.
But still, they are too large for any housing or any space that Constance has on them at any given point. Unless I just take the 3 smaller ones, myself included, and then leave the 3 big ones.
Yes, you could do that.
I would like to gather them all at the dock in an empty warehouse. One that I might know might be empty.
Okay, you're going to an empty warehouse. Roll would it be investigation?
Not
forget if
logistics
there
lore,
is-
because my book would know if the shipments have been cleared for that particular warehouse.
Maybe. And there is no investigation. I forgot this isn't D&D.
Yes, that would be perception, and I think the bonus is the same.
Yes, you could probably roll logistics lore. And you're looking specifically for an RSC shipping warehouse, right?
Yes, one that I know is not going to be used for at least the next week.
Okay.
And it's just the +5, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Nat 20, 25.
Nat 20. You find a warehouse, but you know it's only going to be empty for the season because their ships haven't gone out yet. The ships are due to leave in a while, but not now.
Oh, I have the whole season. Hell yeah.
Just one season.
If you're all willing to follow me, I have a space where you, web-slinging Git, and the rest of you find rodents. Squirrel, are welcome to hold up until a future date, but there's something I'd like to ask all of you, which is why I'd like to have a meeting in said quiet location.
Of course.
I don't see why not.
You know, to be fair, I may produce web, but I am not a web maker.
Oh, you don't do that. I thought all of you did that.
Now, beyond this fight, do I know this Constance person at all?
No. No, you do not.
And from the information I have gathered so far, it sounds like Constance works for someone that was involved in the riot,
Yes.
and now this person is asking us to follow him into a abandoned or not being used warehouse.
Yes. Yes, that's what's happening.
And everybody here is going along with it. Okay, I see what kind of party this is going to be.
I personally
know,
know.
You are welcome to protest.
Situation.
I'm just saying I don't know this person, and this person's telling me, "Hey, yeah, my boss was involved in this riot that we ended up killing people and get investigated by Scurvy and Muddier, and now we're turning around and going into a really big warehouse where nobody else is in with this person to have a meeting."
We'll
I have
end
my
them.
I
own
just say that.
reasons for going along with it.
I just say that out loud and just start following.
You're welcome to leave, talk to the regular constables.
Let's be fair. It's a trap. They're edible too.
See, this one's got the right idea.
Travere, you do also remember seeing a cop see this event and walk away.
Yeah, I don't think they really care.
Do whatever you like. If you go up on...
I need a good street name.
For whom?
Street name. A location where the roads intersect.
Ah, that's what you meant.
Crumb and Twig.
If you go over on the corner of Crumb and Twig, there's a fantastic little place called the Broken Berry. It's got great crumb cakes. Anybody else? Follow me.
All right.
Constance will make his way sneakily. I think he's going to try and avoid as best as he can walking around with something at least 2-3 times his size to the location. Can I roll like either stealth or perception to either hide or see if I'm being watched?
Let's see. You can roll perception.
Perception? Oh, don't do that. If you drag down too hard on the screen, it refreshes the page. Perception +5. Everything's like +5 for me. It seems to be doing dick. 18. Total of 18.
You notice that there are some people looking out their windows at you, but they appear to be citizens, regular citizens.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing setting off the proverbial spidey senses.
No.
Really?
Okay. What?
However, as you
Oh.
go to walk away...
I'm sorry.
I just realized. As you go to walk away, someone coughs. Aren't you forgetting someone? It's Kane.
I think maybe you be glad you got out of this with your life, especially being as that was signed by Mr. Reaper himself. He means business.
Mr. Reaper signed
And-
that? Oh, of course he did. Of course he did. We were
Between-
about to hold our first meeting.
I know we haven't ever been on the same side, but I think that's about to change. Keep an
Well,
ear
I'm
out.
glad to have you as an ally of the Union, then.
Don't say anything. I'm
My lips
still
are sealed.
in deep.
Did we ever read the letter?
Yes, the letter said, destroy Union homes, burn this letter when you're done.
So Constance's boss is the one who started the riot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly. Mr. Reaper is I can't remember Copperseed's first name,
Rodney.
but
Rodney? Rodney Copperfield?
Coppers, yes,
That
that
was
was
the
the
joke.
joke.
Roland Reaper is his father, and ultimately the dude who's made everything and makes most of the important decisions. But for this
He's the
dock in this
kingpin.
area, yes, for this dock and for this
Got it.
area, it's run by Copperseed.
Okay, I just want to make sure if we read the letter or not, so I didn't use player knowledge or anything.
No, you did. You were the one who found the
Okay.
letter, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if I read it though. That's why I wanted to make sure. So who are
Kilford
you
can
now?
read.
Yeah, but who are you? Who are you now, sir? Person? Who are you? Why are you talking to? Wait, Constance? Do you know this person?
He's a fine gentleman who's been standing up for a lot of weaker men.
Is he with Scurvy and Muddier?
No,
Scurry.
I'm not.
Scurry and Molder. You're funny.
And
Oh, I'm so confused.
another thing, I might not be against the Union, but I'm certainly not on board 100% because of unhealthy conditions. We'll just say that.
Oh, you're talking about the law, the problems in 4th District. We've been trying to get an established union up there, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
Roland's presence up in the 4th District is pretty strong, stronger than even down here. All of our lieutenants have been killed by Roland's forces. Either
What?
that or threatened.
So you
Last
just
I heard,
let
he was
anyone
starting
do
a
as they
smear campaign.
please.
Yes, he has been starting a smear campaign. I think the latest one is saying that I'm a child of the devil.
This Roland doesn't sound like a very good person.
Oh no, he's a vile. He stops and looks at Constance.
That's exactly what I'm
Maybe.
about to do too.
Maybe
Yet
not
you
in
work
the
for him?
streets.
Are you a
Circumstance
vile
doesn't
and disgusting person?
when I need to be.
Hmm. Are you going to be in this warehouse when we go in?
Where else would I talk to you? Am I going to shout
Well,
from
I'm
the
saying-
streets?
No. Are you going to be a vile and evil person when we go into this warehouse?
Look, if it makes you feel better, I'll leave my weapons with the little lass over there. And I'll even let you tie rope around my tail.
Okay, I'm not that kinky, but we'll just go.
What?
Oh, you said? I'm up for anything.
Sometimes me too.
Is that how your daughter came along? Uh,
Yeah.
right.
I have a question for the two of you before we go. You're both from around here, right?
Ah, yes, I'm the Union captain.
I pull out one of my
I-
tarot cards. Have you seen anybody holding these items with that has a back like this?
Hmm. No, I'm not very certain I've seen anyone holding one of those cards. But I
So-
will keep a lookout in case I see something.
Thank you.
Constance lives in the first district. Would he have seen anything?
Roll an underworld lore.
I think that's another +5. That's a
Yeah.
popular number.
For you, at least.
Well, you are a 5-ter.
5 turn. Underworld. Hey, look, +5. Only a 12.
Only a 12.
Total of 12.
You've not seen one of those cards before.
I can't say that I
Yes, you
have.
should have done a better underwear awareness check or whatever.
Could I see if
Underwear
I've seen
awareness.
anything like that from the 4th district?
Yes. Let's see what your lore is.
Yeah,
Skills,
please, anybody.
actions.
I am searching for these.
You
I
could
haven't.
probably roll a society check.
Society.
Society.
Nat 20,
Nat 20.
25.
You've seen one of these cards, just one, in the 4th district. There was an
I
old
think
lady who was who claimed to be a fortune teller, who used that card as for magic tricks.
Oh, I've seen one of those before.
You have?
I'm a fortune teller.
Oh.
Maybe I could lead the way someday.
Yes, of course. But first, and then I just start skipping towards the warehouse.
Lead
They're
the
just
way.
blindly going to the
Constance.
warehouse.
So he's going. Sorry. Constance is going to catch up with Kilfin.
Aye, here.
He's gonna hand you his longbow and his sword. If it makes you feel better, oh, he was got rope. And he runs in the
I
building.
just look at him and I look him at in my hands and I'm like, I don't even know what these are. I throw them down and walk in.
It is, I believe, really dark in here, being unused.
Yes. It's a very large warehouse that is completely empty so far. There aren't even crates in it at this point. There are shelves, though.
Constance is just gonna wander in like he fucking knows the place. Is just gonna be like actively doing shit. Those of you who can see him or have dark vision or low light vision can definitely see what's going on. But he's not making any attempt for you to, or even paying attention that you're blind.
Well, Kilfin and Reyna have low light vision. Scarlet and Lila do not.
Would I be able to smell my way through?
If someone's sending me messages, I can't see them. Unfortunately, I can't scoot over to look at them.
Oh, well, dang, there goes the element of what gives.
Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna just kind of meander off. I ended up rolling a 24 on an experimental stealth roll.
Just disappeared.
Yeah, it was kind of what I was wanting to do, but I didn't expect it to go so well.
Right.
So as
So,
you're
you
walking
know.
to this warehouse, the spider just disappears.
Yeah, you suddenly lost the giant.
Oh shit, where'd he go?
So, is he just disappearing out of sight due to a stealth roll or a racial ability or
Stealth roll.
what?
Stealth roll.
Okay.
Yeah. That +5 really shined on top of that 19.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Yes,
all of
these
you,
sessions are being
where-
recorded.
where'd the big one go?
He's gonna turn around and see that Trevere has just vanished, and he's just gonna ask, "Where'd the big one go?"
Could I roll a survival or nature to find some crafting materials as we're going?
You gonna roll what again?
Survival or nature to like find crafting materials?
You can, but it would be a pretty hefty roll because you're in the middle of a city.
Yeah, that's fair. They're the same, so. It's 21, no, 22.
That you do not find anything, unfortunately.
All right.
And I think after a few minutes of realizing that Trevere is not there and he's looking around, he's gonna say,
It's a bit dark in here, isn't it?
"Does anybody respond?"
I'll say it would seem that way. I can't quite see anything.
Oh, music, bro. The music glitched out. That's fun.
That's
So
okay.
can I not see Trevere even though I have low light vision?
Oh
They're
no, you
gone.
can
I
see
can't see them.
Constance. Trevere disappeared. Like they went off somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Constance
he left.
has dark vision and can't see Trevere.
Let's refresh this page because the music disappeared and I hate
So
that.
I'm gonna find a lamp or whatever and a little flint and steel and strike something and gather a handful of crates and boxes and make sure there's like a table that we can all sit at, given our various sizes.
Yep.
Now he's going to sit down and just wait for all of you to seat yourselves.
Okay, I take a seat and I take my sensor. I set it beside me and I light it so that it acts like a light spell.
Okay.
There is another source of light.
There we
Oh,
go.
did
We
you
got our
guys need
music
light?
back.
My apologies.
Okay. After everyone has seated themselves, Constance is going to pat around himself for just a few moments and then realize he has nothing on him. He came out with a sword and a bow and he's done giving that away already. He's gonna look down, defeated, and just kind of fucking bang his hand on the table. Crate. Stand up and go,
All right. Given the information we've just been given, I propose a deal. I need
What
help.
kind?
I need to take Rodney Copperseed down. He needs to sink to the bottom of the deepest depths.
Might I ask why?
That's personal.
Fair enough.
If you insist.
you'll have to roll for it.
Okay. What would you like me to roll?
Rodney's the son,
Diplomacy.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
You'd have to roll the
Okay.
diplomacy roll.
Alright.
I have dark vision.
I have
Sorry, I
dark
just
vision.
read the chat.
No, that's a 7.
Nope.
He just kind of buttons up and looks at you, and you, I think for the first time, begin to notice that he does indeed have a chunk of missing ear on his left side, and it twitches just a little bit. Anyway, are we moving on?
Yes.
No. I have a question. So, do you still work for this guy?
In a manner of speaking, we ship out.
The one that started the riot.
No. I've been transferred to the employ of Rodney after many years working under Mr. Reaper.
I wonder, with your intimate knowledge of the family, is there any way we can dispose of this Rodney and make it look like it's the father's fault?
That
Kill
would
two
be-
birds with one stone.
That would be really difficult, even among his illegitimate children. He cares for all of them in some sort of twisted way. They're not harmed, at least not physically.
But if we get rid of Rodney, won't that put his attention on us?
Not if we do it right.
And with this, he's going to pull out his ledger. And he's going to flip it to the very, very back furthest page. And you're going to notice that when he starts flipping through this ledger, it just unfolds and just continues to give more and more pages. Where you thought it was ending, it just seems to have an infinite gout. And then at the very last page, or the very first, you're not sure which, because it has ended, there is a drawing, an immaculately drawn key with filigree and other bits of boastful work and prideful details into this carving.
This is the key to the vault that all of the Radinatic Shipping Company has access to for financial endeavors.
Then I guess the question is, how do we get it? Or would you like me to attempt to make another one out of metal?
With that, Rodney, Constance is going to. He's Rodney. He's been Rodney the whole time.
Oh no!
Constance pulls out a detonator.
I was thinking something a little more hands-on. If he loses enough product, he's gonna come out here and have to manage it himself. Company policy.
Of course.
Of course,
There's
if you were to try to
also-
make that key, it would be a legendary check. So you
I
wouldn't be
think
able to do it
Constance would
Okay.
also point out that it is probably a magical key itself as well.
So our goal is to get this guy out here and then blow him up?
Simple. I like you. This is to ship his saints, of course.
To sink his ships? Goodness, words.
This is to sink his ships, his product, his revenue stream. You ever see
I only
a
have
carpenter
one
who
thing to
can't
say
work
about
without
that.
tools?
No. You want us to go on the waters? To sink
That's the beauty
ships?
of it. You see where we're at right now.
No. You do know
We
that I
have
can't
access
swim,
to a
right?
dock. We can ship. We can park our ships here.
There's a word for it, and I'm forgetting it.
I forget the word
Docking?
too.
Docking.
Okay.
Every Mormon begins to giggle. I giggle because I fucking grew up in Mormania.
Yeah, so did I.
As soon as you said it, I knew. So you know.
So
I give myself away that hard.
help me figure this out. We dock ships that we don't have,
GM,
and then
I'm
blow them
assuming
up.
there's ships here that we can utilize.
Well, that would probably be a whole mission in and of itself because you don't own any of those ships.
I'm not saying that I have to own them. I could probably be let on just to have a spur of the moment inspection.
Maybe.
I would like to see if there is a galleon vessel that we can a la Pirates of the Caribbean this motherfucker.
I like the way you think.
There can't be a ship with black sails because if there were a ship with black sails that had a captain so evil the devil had spat himself out, we'd notice him.
Yes, exactly.
If you look over
there. Are there galleons or shipping vessels or shipping?
Currently, there are a
fishing?
few square ships in dock right now. Most of these ships have just landed to drop off commercial supplies.
Now, I'm a sneak. Unofficially. If we get onto one of those vessels and get close enough to any of his shipping vessels, and I have the trade routes.
He's going to flip to the page where all of the trade routes are marked and constantly in flux. It almost seems that the page is keeping up with the current conditions. It almost undulates just ever so slightly.
Right.
He's going to point and show all of you.
We could become pirates.
So back to the original thing I said. Water.
It's
See,
There's
if we're on a ship,
water.
you don't have to deal with
Pirates,
water.
yes.
thank you.
What's the matter with water?
I can't swim.
Oh.
The
And
Constance would then begin
yeah.
to point out the safety measures that are built into ships of this nature for anybody who may fall off. They're not always going to have people who can swim, but he's going to be able to lift the hay bales and the corn off the dock and put it on the ship. Guarantee you. So they've got little life buoys. They've got their nets, ropes, and little castaway longboats.
As long as we're careful, we'd be fine.
He's trying to sell this idea to at least Kilfin, because he seems to be the only one who's held hesitant.
So we have to blow up the ships just to eventually blow up this other person?
Now, we look him in the eyes, and we gut him like a stinking, dirty rat.
Well, excuse me, that's offensive. Racist much. But anyway,
You will notice that Constance is a rat himself.
my point. Only person I know that's racist against their own race.
To be fair, there are two different kinds of rats. The animal and the snitch.
Straight facts.
So he's a
for real.
snitch?
Straight facts. Straight facts.
I am so confused. I thought this guy started a riot. Now he's snitching on people? Yeah, he deserves to die.
Is this in character?
Yes.
Did
Yes.
you just say that? Constance is just gonna look around, shrug his shoulders, and go,
I'm not gonna argue with results. Anyway, what is your preferred drink? All of you. We need something to celebrate. At least I got one of you on board.
I have never had anything other than water in my entire
Wait,
life.
hold on.
Yes.
Pause. I start looking around in a panic. Who's that? Who,
Huh.
Constance? Who's the one you already have on board?
Oh, my apologies.
I did ask you if it was in character. You said, might as well, he deserves
No,
to
I
die."
am. I know I am. I'm still in character.
I thought.
Are you talking about? You're talking about me? I'm standing in the warehouse. I'm not on board the ship yet.
Oh. Well, I assumed you'd agreed, because you said he deserved to die.
Oh no, I do agree. He deserves to die. But you said you had someone on board, and I thought maybe you were trying to sneak somebody on board the ship.
Ah,
You know, on
you're
board
not
the
good with
ship.
metaphors, are you?
I've met him before. Yeah.
Do you like alcohol?
Oh no. Alcohol gives me visions. Well,
Alcohol
maybe that's
gives
not true, but
everybody visions. It's the best.
I've had
kind.
visions when I've had alcohol. Of course, I've had visions when I haven't had alcohol. So maybe alcohol isn't the problem.
I've never
I
had
don't know.
any yet. In character, I'm not of age.
I pick up my sensor and just start skipping around the warehouse looking at stuff.
Constance is going to turn to whoever said they weren't an age. It was Scarlet.
Me.
I can't see the chat. Who's
Yeah,
icon is
sorry,
glowing.
it's Scarlet.
Scarlet. Okay, he's going to look.
Do you want to try? If I get some.
I wouldn't mind trying it, I guess.
I'm just a bad influence all around. This feels good. Anybody else up for libations? Where did
And everybody answer at once.
Hey, Constance is going to look around.
Where did that big spider go?
Yeah, I was going to mention that,
Hmm.
but I'm not sure.
Well, at least
Book
we
of
know one
enchantment.
thing.
What?
Well, you just said, where did that big spider go to? At least we know one thing. He didn't go here. See, I was helpful, and I keep picking that stuff around the ship.
Yes.
Could I possibly roll a perception out of character to see if I get higher than what he had?
Who's rolling perception?
I'd like to, Scarlet.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, nice. I got 24. I think that meets it, but
Yeah, that meets the stealth check actually.
Meets it, beats it.
in that case, I just look around. Where would he be in proximity?
You'll
Gray,
see
where are
that
you?
he is on top. That Gray, that Travere is climbing on top of one of the ships right now.
Oh,
Wait, on the outside of the warehouse?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I won't have to convince the crew to give me the ship.
I think I found him.
Found who?
Wonderful. Where is he at?
Up on, climbing on the other ship.
What?
Constance is gonna scurry over to the yes, over to the viewport or window, whichever. We're still in the fucking warehouse. They don't have windows in these old warehouses, do they?
Nope.
Out the door to see this big ass spider. That actually shouldn't be a problem. Everybody go back inside. He's gonna turn back around and just usher people back inside and close the door.
Okay.
And he's gonna look around.
So I never got an answer. Who's here to help me take down Rodney Copperseed?
I am. I understand your reason, even if you might not have explained it. And I have my own.
One.
Ooh. What's your question?
You had a question?
I thought Scarlett had a question. You had a reason,
Oh.
you said, or a question?
I think she said she
I
had
have
a
a
reason.
reason.
I have a question. Does this guy, Rodney Dangerfield, have any treasures, do you think? Like a treasure room?
You remember the key?
Mm-hmm.
That has.
I thought that was for everybody, though.
That has the treasure. That holds all the treasure that they have ever accumulated. It's a magical vault that shifts around. It's never in one place for too long.
Well, I'll say this. I know I'm not the greatest fighter, but I do think I have some very useful skills. And I would be willing to help if you'd be willing to help me get into that vault.
You're welcome to as much as you can carry.
Oh, no, I only need one thing. Well, I'm going to look for these, and I show my cards again.
I still don't remember what those cards are from, do I?
Nope.
Well, you've
do not
seen me
know.
use them in the battle.
Yes, no, I mean out of for my time in the first district.
Nope, you have not seen any of those beyond what Kilfin has had.
That's two.
I'm the only one who saw one as
Yep.
of known.
Well, he
Yes,
flashed
and
them
we
to
will
me
deal with
again, I
that.
figured.
So.
You all hear screaming as the two guards that are aboard the ship start running off of the ship.
No, we're not gonna go out there. We're not gonna deal with it. It's not real.
But what if... Not real.
If we sing
Oh.
loud enough.
Are we playing pretend?
Yes. Yes, if we sing
Okay.
loud enough, the voices go away.
And I think Constance would begin to just belt out in child songs, which he has been practicing. Obviously, you can tell he's been practicing. He's way too good at these.
Can I still hear the guards screaming?
Yes, you can still hear them screaming.
I don't think you're singing loudly enough.
As a trick, it only works if you're singing too.
Oh. I don't know that song.
Follow along with me.
Okay,
He's
you know
gonna-
that song? You know, okay, you know the song from Wicked? Has anybody heard it? That Ariana Grande singing where she's like, la, 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 la. I just do that, though. Just keep doing that over and over and over.
Yeah, just don't do it too much because we might get copyright struck.
Oh, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like to be singing the whole time.
The guards
I will
stop
try my
screaming.
best.
You hear a commotion outside.
We're not singing loud enough. I start skipping and singing it.
La 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 la.
Someone bangs on the door.
Constance is gonna start screaming off key with Kilfin.
Oh, now you're
Singing,
screaming. Oh no!
Screaming off key.
Oh, now I gotta sing louder over you.
Keep going.
Maybe, well, maybe if we had Scurvy and Muddier here, they could help.
Someone bangs on the door. Everyone, stay inside. There's a giant monster out there.
You got it. La 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 la.
I run to the door and throw it open.
And
Is it a human?
you see a Travere sitting on top of the ship as this almost pale rat looks at you like,
I just kind of look at the Trevier, look back at the rat, look back to Trevier, and look back and just kind of shrug. And I'm just kind of like disappointed. Oh, I thought it was a human. I turn around, go back in, and shut the doors.
What? What are you doing? Ah! He runs away.
It just looks like Constance has lost his mind because he's just screaming in the background. Fucking nonsense child's verses.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Basically, yes. After, I think, a few minutes of this, Constance is going to stop. Turn around. Does he hear anything?
The screaming is very distant.
Okay, the screaming is distant, but it's not here and it's not loud.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Where were we?
I go over to one of the ships that are right there. One of the small two ships that we saw.
Yep,
And
there's the smaller
I get
ship,
on.
and the bigger ship has Travere on top of it.
No, I am not getting on that one. I'm getting on the smaller one. And I turn to Constance and I'm like, look, I'm on board.
Right, you are. You are definitely on board.
Delilah, no, we did not forget about you.
No, I was just about to turn and ask, how about you, little mouse?
Oh, shit.
Delilah's a rat.
I know.
Delilah needs to roll
This
a
is
DC, a will save.
This is Constance's first time meeting Delilah and having this conversation.
See,
This
I
would be
told
a
you
minor.
were-
This would be a minor. Rolls an 18. You keep your anger in check.
Just waiting for the reply.
Who's Aya?
Aya is Raina.
IAH? Okay. The cat. Okay.
Oh,
No,
my
Bunny.
apologies.
I thought you looked like a cat.
I'd say forgive my ignorance, but I seem
No.
to have too much to forgive.
He's gonna begin to start crying a little bit and just choke himself up a little bit and just straighten his garments.
Yeah. Lila has all your weapons right now.
Ah, right, you do. May I have those?
Hey, well, you gave them to me and I didn't want them.
You're on the ship.
I know. I'm gonna try a craft.
Staying off in the water. She's never seen anything like it before. Ah.
No, I know what you're saying, Scarlet, but on the little chat bubbles that pop up to see who's talking, when I'm on the actual written chat, Aya is the cat, and you're like this white lady with a staff.
I'm saying
yeah,
the
it's-
profile pic looks. It's a rabbit
Profile
to me.
pic looks different for different people.
Yeah.
Why?
I have no idea why. It's different for what's it called? The tool I'm using to show you show all your icons. What's it called? Reactive. It shows you a different icon. I have no idea why.
Yeah. So Constance would ask Lila about
How about you? Do you have a reason to hate Mr. Rodney Copperseed?
You asked Delilah, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's two that I have not gotten an answer from. It's the white rabbit and the rat in the red cloak.
The rabbit's looking at the water.
Yes, I was going to approach that one last because they seem to be far out, man.
I personally would be afraid. I've never seen water like that before. It'd be scary. I do have a question, Constance.
Yes.
How is that, and I point to Trevere, gonna fit in this? And I point to the boat that I'm on.
I think the trick is we take the bigger one.
So I have to get off this one and go on that one?
No,
Man, I
no,
just
you don't.
kind of.
Watch this.
He's
Oh.
gonna run over to where you're at and grab a gangplank and drop it onto the other ship. They are right in fucking dock.
See, now you don't gotta walk around.
Oh.
And Trevere, if you're done eating people,
Oh. I'm not going on that ship.
if you're not gonna go on the ship now, how are you gonna sail?
Well, he's eating people.
Oh, you're gonna wait till he's done.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
don't want to help him?
Help him eat people?
I don't know. You've never tried it.
Have you
Okay.
ever tried swimming underwater without breathing for 20 minutes?
I wouldn't
Well,
say
I
20
don't think you're
minutes.
gonna start. Well, I did. My point. Just because I haven't done it, it doesn't mean I would want to. Uh-oh. Who do we lose?
The Discord's acting up sometimes. It'll drop
Yeah,
the
it does that to me
audio.
too. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you're on mute, Gray, but
Hey.
you're still on mute, Gray.
Hey, Spider.
Right now he's typing in chat, but yeah.
Yeah, I am doing a few different things. The reason I left the party was to refresh my audio because someone called and it throws me from speaker to earpiece. And
Gotcha.
you can't completely.
Yeah.
Just wondering
So,
what you're doing. Did you hear
where
any
was
of
I?
it?
Currently, you're making a nest on top of a ship.
Okay, because all the lead up from them I kind of missed because I was mentally responding to everything else.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Wait,
But no, I'm just
making a
building a
nest.
nest. I'm not exactly
Yeah.
eating people. Come on. I already
We thought
ate.
you were. We heard a whole bunch of screaming.
Nope. I didn't touch any of them.
So there's no blood anywhere, just a bunch of screaming.
There might be a little urine,
Yep.
though.
And probably
yeah.
a couple droppings.
I turned to Constant with a frown and my hands on my hips. You just wanted to hear me sing. You knew there wasn't danger, weirdo. And I walk onto the boat.
And it was a lovely singing voice.
He's gonna turn back into the warehouse where he's left everybody else. Where is the white rabbit?
I don't know. I'm out on the top
the
of the
water.
Constance would have grabbed his weapons back already when he first noticed that y'all were just carrying them in there with him.
Yeah, Delilah, that was the only one I had. I just had the bow and the sword, I think. And I just
Yep.
looked at them like they were crazy and just dropped them on the ground when I walked in.
So, where were you, Aya?
I'm at the top of the ship, just looking off at the water as we're sailing, right?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
But like, there's still a big, I don't know, what is it, a lake?
Yes, oceans technically. if you want to be on top of a ship, you're gonna have to fight for it with Trevere because they've already set up making a nest.
Safe spot. Uh-oh. Is Gray trying to kill us?
Always and forever.
So there's not 2 ships, it's 1.
There are 2 ships.
No, there's
one
There are
large
2
one
ships.
and one small one.
The big one is currently has Trevere parked on top of it.
And he's
Making a
taking
nest.
The entire top?
Yes, he's covered the
I-
entire top of it.
He says, but you know, the canopy.
Yes, he's on top of the roof of the ship. Because these ships are
Okay.
Basically-
enclosed.
Oh, okay.
Out of character,
kind of
they
cro-
are shoe boxes.
What kind
Oh,
of
okay,
crow's
because
nest
I'm thinking
situation
like
are
an
we looking
actual
at?
ship here with like sails, and I'm like, what do you mean he's taking up the whole ship?
In this case, yeah, he's sitting on top of the shoebox.
These are mouse appropriately sized ships. He's still a big thing. Y'all are actually.
Yeah, half the party
Okay.
is bigger than medium size.
Yup.
I guess I'll be like looking out a window or a little hole in the shoebox, I guess, so that I can see the water. Because Reina's never seen like a lake before, really. I wouldn't think. Besides
Yeah.
running across the bridge, which
Yeah,
I'm not sure
so-
how much water she actually saw during that.
You saw a
She might
little
have
bit of
seen
water, but not too
some,
much.
But it might have been gray, contaminated, cluttered with a whole bunch of obstructions. I think for this moment, you would just be seeing uninterrupted, unending to the horizon stretching water.
Yeah, see, she would be
Constance
like
is-
totally in awe.
Constance is just going to
Delilah,
walk
you
up
are
slow-
confused. Safe here.
Constance is going to walk up and stand close. So, I never did catch your name.
It's Reina.
Raina. No last name.
Lightfoot.
Well, Raina Lightfoot. Officially, I am Constance Holcomb.
Nice to meet your acquaintance.
Now, given the pleasantries are out of the way, have you been listening? Have you heard any of my discussions?
To the point where you say, "Oh, you were talking."
Look,
Yeah.
look,
you were
buddy.
talking.
I would love to help you with whatever endeavor that you have. I'm just happy that I'm not in a cage anymore.
Oh,
Huh.
you were in a cage?
My whole life up till now, basically.
Who put you in a cage? I'll kill him. With kindness. No, who put you in a cage?
A giant named Helena.
Oh, you seen a human?
I wouldn't even call her a human. She's
Oh.
disgusting.
Okay. So they have humans and they have disgustings. Good. Okay, they're both giants. Now I know.
And
Everything has the option to be good or bad.
it's very true.
Constance, ask her if she's going.
Thank you, little Kilfin. Was it?
Yeah, well that's her answer determines if I go or not.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
well, I would
getting
love
thinking
any
today.
adventure.
Okay.
I need to know if you have the hate it's going to take this man down.
So
Do you have it
confused.
in you to become something different?
Oh,
I know I do.
So, y'all coming or not?
Yes, of course.
If I help you, then I need you to help me seek revenge on Helena.
I will do my best with every given power at my disposal to help you achieve that goal. You have my solemn promise.
I'd also
And
be
consider
honored.
me your ally.
You guys are amazing. You know how to fight disgustings.
We're all gonna learn to fight disgusting, Skillfin.
Oh. Oh,
If
okay.
I could escape from one, I feel like I have a good shot at attacking them.
That's the spirit.
Have any of you actually encountered one in a hostile situation?
Are you
Yes.
saying that from up
I've
in the
never even
rafters?
seen one.
Yes, I was being held captive and I escaped. And that's the only reason why I'm here now is because I escaped from a human.
Wait.
And she did
I
shoot
thought
me
you
in
said
the ear, right?
I thought you said you were captured by a disgusting, not a human.
A disgusting human.
Oh,
They can be the same.
it's like a hybrid between the two. Oh my. Hmm. Hmm.
I'm gonna walk away now.
I
Have fun
still
with
want to
your
hear where
little
that
chat.
conversation was going between Trevere and goodness,
And Reyna.
Reyna.
Hell, I was never expecting
it's
you
not
to
the-
respond to my
There it
question.
is.
Now,
Well, you asked from the
unfortunately,
ceiling.
Yes, I did.
we forgot one person so far.
Who am I forgetting?
Scarlet.
So none of
I
you have
didn't
been in
quite
a fight
catch
with
that. Who?
Scarlet.
Out of character. Scarlet.
Scarlet, the red squirrel.
Well, I was getting there. I was getting there.
He obviously wasn't getting there.
What was it you asked again?
Have any of you ever actually encountered a human in a hostile scenario?
Oh,
Wait. Huh?
I have not.
No. I start stomping my little feet. No. I want to know if Scarlet is coming with us.
I already said I was.
Well, I have a question. How are all of us, going to fit in this? And I point to the ship we're on now.
If you go
And
over
I'm
there behind the
assuming-
door, you'll find a little grate in the floor. You raise that up, there's another deck below us.
I'm assuming we're using the boat I set up on.
It was the bigger one. Yes.
Yep.
Under the water? There's a deck under the water?
Yeah, the walls for this ship go straight down, create a bottom.
Oh. I just kind of raise my nose to the air and just shake my head. These people are insane.
Oh, I think I've heard of being able to live on boats before. I've never
He's
been
going-
in one though.
Constance is going to turn to Lila and go,
He acts like he's never been outside of a village.
I have not, but I've heard of a boat before. That's all I meant.
oh, he was making conversation about Kilfin.
Mm.
Huh?
Constance would have turned to Delilah, and said he acts like he's never been outside of a village before.
Well, first and foremost, this isn't a village. This is a city. And second of all, being outside of a village doesn't mean I've been in the water. Jeez. I swear, you city rats.
I've been on the water so long I can't remember if I was born there or not.
I feel like Reyna and Trevere are going to be very good friends.
Pause, 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 pause. I have two of them.
PAWS.
Anyway, what do you mean? Trevere? What do you mean? You know what tastes like?
Bit one.
Humans? I would have assumed.
You know what humans taste like? I'm so
Yeah.
okay. You all are a bunch of insane whatevers. And I just go sit down
You
on
do
the
what
ship.
you must to survive.
I
You
just go
wouldn't
sit on
know
the ship and
that.
start shuffling my cards.
I've spent enough time being a snake. I've learned to speak the human language. Or at least understand it.
And besides, if they wish to harm us, why not do the same?
Wait, what? What? Who's this? Who are you talking about? Rena? Yo! Rena! Was it a face, I'm guessing? Is that where the scar is on your face, Rena?
Ear.
Ear? Rena, why is your ear glowing? What kind of magic is that? But it's glowing? Okay.
Can
I
Constance
think I
see any
just...
glowing?
Ah,
GM?
that must be confusing, though.
It looks like all of us saw it with the way... Because Rena was right in front of us. Unless we were purposely not trying to see it, we would have saw the scar glow.
Okay.
That is something new.
Out of character, has Constance managed to talk and convince everybody to maybe just listen to his plan?
Well, the host can't tell you because she's not here. But so from the looks
That
of it,
explains why I can't hear any.
you've talked to everybody, haven't you?
I believe I have.
Except for the spider.
Yes, and they've just been camped out on the ship.
Which kind of tells us that they would clearly want to go.
Basically, yes.
So it looks like everybody's ready to go. Confusing, Scarlet. That'd be scary. I'd be terrified if I had a scar that just started glowing when I was talking about it.
I wish mine glowed. All it does is just sit there and flap in the breeze.
You're talking about scar, right?
What?
I'm sorry. One at a time. I couldn't catch anybody who was saying anything.
Yeah, sorry.
It was.
I said, typically I just heal myself.
Okay. Kilton, did you have anything to add?
No, I just trying to stay in character that I talked to the GM about best as I can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just in a very aloof person from a very, very small village who's never seen anything like what we're seeing, and everything is brand new.
Yeah.
So
Don't take this
Sorry
in a
if I
mean
annoy
way,
anybody.
but I cannot wait for what happens when the world gets real for Kelvin. Like,
Oh, well. You're going to see my acting skills really at work.
Same to me.
It will be very interesting.
yes.
What the hell is pet
It's good.
food?
I think
Raina, what is pet
Trevere.
food?
Ah,
I think Trevere would know something like that, but not quite. He's been fed by humans, but not fed pet food per se. He's been fed, dead mice. He's been fed dead mice.
and dried
Oh,
insects.
my God. Does he say this out loud?
No, I'm
It's like
just
the
saying
fresh
this.
ones were a pleasant
Oh.
change. A lot less chewy.
So what does Trevere say out loud?
No, I was
I was
asking
saying-
if you were saying out loud that you were being fed mice when you were a captive.
Well, Trevere did say something. I'm trying to catch what it was.
I was saying certainly the fresh ones recently were a pleasant change. Less chewy.
Was that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I open the thing in the floor of the ship and I go down in and shut the door behind me.
Like, nope.
That's one way to get me in the ship.
No,
Just like
I'm good.
happening.
So, Constance is going to lay out a battle plan, a strategic course of action, and he's going to give you all the points in the course, the charting of the course and the plots to make it to the destination where he wants to meet you at. He has scheduled and calculated the perfect route to intercept this shipment, in 2 days' time, and then to detonate it in deep water and turn around and another 2 days travel back.
So, if you see here, all I need y'all to do is navigate this hunk of junk to here, this spot on the water. And if you take off at the right time, you should be there on time to intercept us. It'll be night. And all you gotta do is make the whistle, like I taught you.
And he's gonna do again like a little morning dove whistle where he's cupped his hands and starts blowing through his thumbs.
You make that sound, I'll set the charge, and we'll leave.
I can attempt navigating if you need.
Can you?
Yes.
So I could leave you with a sheet of paper, log coordinates, and a general star position. Now you could get there.
Yes, I could get there.
All right then.
And he's going to give you log coordinates, a constellation and longitude, longitude
And latitude.
latitude. Thank
Coordinates.
you. Coordinates. Just out of curiosity, how well does she do, GM? I'm
Sorry,
just gonna
what?
pick a. I just want to test her abilities to navigate, so I'm gonna give her.
I was hoping to use nature or survival.
Yeah.
That would be a nature check.
Yeah, longitude and latitude, and then have them see if I can check in my logbook.
Yeah. Ha! Nat 20 for 27.
Wow.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
A 9 dice.
So good, so good. As
They
soon as she
hate the
starts
hell
flying,
out
the
of
ship
me.
starts flying in the air and going where we gotta go.
I summon the power of the D20.
I don't know how, but you know.
bro, for me, 20 there, 20 here. It's like, good lord.
Begone, foul spirit!
Hey, gone!
Now, if this event has been set up, Constance is going to leave the group in the warehouse or on the ship, wherever they choose to make domicile, and just swing by a pub. Just for a moment. Closest one.
What was that? The Rotberry?
Uh,
I forget what you called it.
Yes, Rotberry, I think. Rotted berry.
So, do you all go into the tavern?
I am not taking anyone with me. I
Oh,
am
it's
going
just
by
you.
myself.
As you go into the tavern, you see the people are there surprisingly unbothered by the fact that there was a riot outside. Although it seems some of them are drinking off the events of earlier in the day.
Charles. Charles. It's good to see a friendly face.
Oh, good to see you too, Constance. What do you be having? The usual?
It's been a season. It's the longest season ever. I will have 2 usuals.
Oh, two. Something happened?
Everything happened, and nothing at all. Story of my life.
Ah, yeah. Well, here you go. 1 copper
He's
apiece.
going to slam the first one and just chug it, almost be forgetting to breathe and choking on the foam as the last little dribbles enter his mouth. Put that one down. Pick up the next one. Same thing. He throws that thing back till you think he's gonna fall out of the stool. Puts it back down. Drops 5 copper on the thing.
Keep them coming.
Wow. All right then. That makes you another drink. I'm gonna limit you to 5 though, because I don't want you hurting yourself. You got a kid back at home, don't you?
And you're just gonna watch Constance, whatever shades you can see on him across his nose and ears, they just begin to turn red, and he just begins to start sobbing, feeling this alcohol hit him in the first time he's had to been able to relax all day.
Oh. Not here. I did.
Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, I could rather get proper fucked up, as the situation is even more fucked.
I'll let you have 10, because you need it.
Yeah, have 15. Keep the other 5.
Alrighty, that'll be 20 gold from your coffers. Your copper coffers.
I thought it was 15.
Oh, no,
10
just
and then
15?
Another 5.
Oh, just a total of
10
15?
and then another 5. Correct?
Okay.
Or are we counting the first one? Because I thought it was a 10 in total.
Yeah, it's 10. So 10 and 50. My bad.
15. We're good.
So 15.
I don't know how to remove that. Could you make a note and help me do that when we're not in the middle of recording?
Oh no, I can do it now. Real quick, inventory.
I'd still like to know how to do it by myself, just for future reference.
Oh yeah, you just click on the money or tap on the money. On
It's
inventory
a little more
tab.
complicated. It's a little more complicated. I'm on mobile.
Okay.
Moving on. After maybe the 7th one, you can see that Constance is good and properly sloshed to the point where he might not be able to stand up. And then he just goes again and again until the point where you know he cannot see anything. His eyes are closed and he is still stumbling around, acting like he can see and everything is fine.
Alright, you've had enough.
Of course I've had enough. I've had enough of living. What's the point? Where am I supposed to go after here?
Hey, I'm not entirely sure what happened, but calm down. There's stuff worth living, you know?
You don't understand. I'm not coming back.
Not coming back. What do you plan to do?
Nothing you need to worry yourself about. I think the alcohol's talking a little too much.
Yeah, I kind of think that. That's why I'm cutting you off for now, for tonight.
Well, I'm off to another seasons-long venture to come back to this shithole. Be alive when I get back.
Ah, you don't have to worry about me.
And he is going to stumble drunkenly, just falling all over himself, just back towards the house that is now empty and void of life. Would anybody try and fuck with him as he's sloppily trying to make his way back?
Roll a luck check.
This was Constance we're talking about, right?
Yeah, Constance
Yes.
alone.
So, just logical thinking here for me. Everybody pretty much knows what Constance's job is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So someone would have to be really, really stupid to come screw with you right now,
Well,
knowing you work for a kingpin.
I have literally been out of the town, the dock area, for a whole season, which is a year in our case. And I have only
Got
been
it.
back 12 hours, and I have to leave again.
Okay.
And that luck check was a total of 12.
No one comes to bother you,
I was kind of hoping the other way around.
unfortunately. Or rather, fortunately.
For them, Constance is not in the right headspace.
Yeah?
And I think after a few moments, he's going to just, maybe at the last 5 minutes of the walk, he's just on his hands and knees, just crawling because he can no longer stand, and just openly sobbing so loud you could hear him down the other street. And after what feels like an eternity, he has finally made his way to the threshold of the house, where sits 2 boxes of opened toys. And he has a little mouse in his pocket. He pulls it out and begins to stroke it. He wants to throw something, so he grips it in his hands and shakes them because he wants to throw it. He puts the object back in his pocket, grabs something else while laying on the floor, and just throws it as hard as he can, splintering whatever he had, whatever little toy object was in his path of destruction. And screaming as loud as he can, out comes the name of his child. And after a few seconds of straight wailing, he loses all energy and collapses in the middle of the cold floor, in the threshold. You can't even close the door, he is in the way.
Oh dear. Mr. Holcomb. Oh, you've done it again. She drags you into the house.
As Lisa would begin to approach and grab Holcomb, she would be almost nervous, and as she touches him, the entire mass of sobbing meat that is Constance Holcomb twitches and recoils at her approach, like a wild animal trying to hide itself, injured in its den.
Come on, Constance. Come on, we need to get you to your bed.
He is out. He is gone. He has expended every last bit of energy, and you're just watching the foamy, dried snot and saliva just caked all over his mouth and face from where he's been screaming.
She pulls out a handkerchief and wipes your face off.
No response.
She then drags you to your bed, which is on the second floor, which is a mighty feat for her, and sets you on... Thump, thump, thump. And then sets you on your bed.
This killer headache. I think I drank too much.
Oh, you certainly did. Although I can't blame you. And the music cut out.
Yeah. Back to when he's being hauled up. Do you want to add anything, or are we just cutting straight to he's woken up? Or are we going back to the other group that is still inside of the warehouse?
Yes, let's cut back to the other group.
Why would I be in the warehouse?
Well, you would all be on the ship that you've commandeered by way of scaring off the guards.
Warehouse district.
Well, yeah, around the docks.
So I have to ask about something that Delilah asked me, and I don't know. So, the piece of wood that Delilah has, she's handed it to me and asked me to use my visions to see if I could see anything about her brothers. To see if they were still alive or whatnot.
As you look for As you
Okay,
look
go
at this
ahead.
piece of wood, you do feel a vision coming on. You see
So that's
a human. You see a very large metal contraption, and you see humans inside that contraption. And in the back of the contraption, you see a cage with a mother giving birth. Out comes all
like a
of the little
human
children.
mother?
No, a mouse.
Okay.
Mother. Rat mother. Rat mother. She's
Okay.
just now giving birth. She's brought out all of these little children, and only one of them seems to roll out of the cage and out of the metal contraption. That one is the smallest of them all. You then see a crow descend on that little one. You're not entirely sure what happens next, because your vision follows the rest of them. As time seems to speed up, and the metal contraption makes its way across the great human bridge into another smaller building. It's small for the humans. And you see a smaller human, a little human that looks like with longer hair, like long fur on top of their head. They seem to be taking care of those little pinkies and the mother. And then your vision ends.
Okay, so step out of character for a moment. Knowing what I know. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I rolled a 19. I have a +6, so that's a 25 on fortune telling lore.
Mm-hmm.
Does this tell me that her brother is still alive or not?
Yes.
Okay, so I turn to Delilah, and with a smile, I just say, "Of course," and just lay down and go to sleep. I hand the wood back too, obviously. I hand it back. Okay, that's all for me.
Alrighty. It's 7 o'clock. I don't have anything else.
Ugh.
Mine actually
Ugh.
works perfect because I had to leave a little bit early tonight anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay then.
We are
So I
still
guess we
on
are ending it now.
We can.
Yeah. If you
All right.
would prefer.
That's all up to you because we can go another hour or we can stop. It's all up to you.
Well, if you don't have anything planned, there's no reason to go in another hour.
No.
To be fair, I ran out
Right.
of stuff at an hour and a half.
Wow.
I keep telling you we need to sit down. You know my shit runs over all of the damn time. Talk to me.
Yeah, I mostly I didn't expect combat to happen that quickly.
Well, neither did I. I keep getting
The
fucking
combat was
over here.
Combat was a
I
blitz.
wasn't even a part of it.
Okay, that's partially my fault that ended so quickly.
I don't mind.
I mean, the boss had like 20 health, so yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I eliminated his entire health bar.
Yeah, actually, you did some damage, and then you someone did some damage, and then you eliminated more than their health bar.
I did a total of like 25 at least.
Yes,
It was
you
a
basic.
crit. It was a crit.
Yes, just bam,
So
dead.
So just for future
Oh.
reference, maybe use the strong versions.
Yeah, I probably should do that because I didn't expect your party to be that powerful. There's
Well,
when you do
Oh,
stat sheets, you can do normal,
yeah.
elite, normal, weak, or elite versions of the monsters.
all right. I do.
And
have to
I will
go
turn
and
off
get
Streamlabs.
dinner started, so I'm going to bid you all adieu. Thank you all for coming. I had fun.
All right then.
I hope you did too.
Yeah.